Okay, I've done 3 sets. This is my 4th set, and I'm facing the sun now. So I orientated the chair. So I gotta move this a little bit. Gotta get free swing here. Okay, this is the 4th set. So let me back up a little bit more. I don't want to be hitting the chair when I'm swinging the brick, okay? So, anyways, on my 4th set, usually I do one. I think I'm going to do a 5th set, so I'm going to try to pump out as many reps as I can, and I usually can do more with my right arm. So I did about 70 reps on set 3. This is the 4th set, okay? So I lean forward. You kind of want to isolate your bicep, okay? And then still gonna hit that chair. Okay, ready? One. What I try to do is I try to put my arm out so that you're using just your muscle. You're not using the rest of your body. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. 20. Yeah, I'm just starting to crack a sweat. It's really kind of cool out. It's probably 65 to 70 degrees with a breeze, and so it's not that hot out. I mean, if it was 90 or 100 out here, I'd be sweating like a big dog. I mean, I ain't shitting you. When I got this far along in the workout, like a month ago, when it was up in the 90s, I'd be all beaded up. I'd be sweating. But since it's cool out, your body, I am perspiring lightly, but it's not like profusely beating up. So, anyways, it's hard to knock out more than 50 of these because, you know, it's your arm gets tired and it recovers. It recovers when it gets a 2 or 3 minute rest when you're working the other arm. But when you're up to 3 and 4, this is the 4th time I do this exercise. It doesn't take, you do after you get up to 30 or 40. You're really into the aerobic thing, And after that, I just count to 10. I just keep going. And I do them in sets of 10, okay? I lost track of how many I've done, but when I get up to where my arm starts getting tired again, I will start counting again, okay? So, anyways, I try to do as many reps with my left arm as my right arm, but my left arm has always been just a little bit less strong than my right arm, but I try to keep it equal as much as possible, okay? So if I had to fight somebody with one arm tied behind my back, it'd probably be my left, okay? But I don't want to fight anybody, but what the fuck, what's the sense in that, right? Stupid. So, anyways. I think some of you trolls on YouTube, you get a lot of hostility in you. You like to stir up shit. Get your brick and do this. You could take out your aggression on your little ceramic buddy here, and, just go out, work out for an hour, 2 hours, however long you want to do it. Think about your life, think about what your future's going to be. Think about you getting all this exercise, and if you smoke cigarettes, stop smoking, okay? Doesn't make any sense, okay? I mean, yeah, hey, I puffed on a cigar, I puffed on a pipe once in a while, but, I mean, that stuff doesn't matter. It's still a toxin. And my life is all about trying to live as toxin free as possible, you know. Like Debbie Lynn and I went out to that buffet 2 days ago, and yeah, the food was good, but you know what? I felt kind of crappy for 24 hours until I passed all that stuff out of my system. So, you know, I'd rather eat at home. It's nice to go out and, you know, pick and choose your food, but I bet you there was nothing on that buffet in that building that was organic, okay? So, yeah, hey, it tastes good, but is it really good for you, you know? So I try to, when I get home, I spend the money, I buy the best, and I get the best nutrition. And yeah, sure, once a week I can go out and screw it all up, basically, right? So as you can see right now, I'm in an aerobic state. I'm pacing myself, my heart's pumping, I'm breathing, and the brick is moving, and I'm thinking. I'm not even having, I could do this all day long, you know what I mean? I'm sort of like in a working equilibrium right here. So I'm burning 1 calorie every rep, okay? And you know, basically a joule of energy is to move 1 kilogram, 1 meter per second, right? So when I go like this, I have to accelerate. It takes me 1 second to get the brick from the bottom of the arc to the top of the arc. So that's one Newton meter, okay? Because a Newton is whatever. I don't know. I worked it all out with the math, okay? So, and then to do this, you need 1 kilocalorie, which is what we call calories when you look at the label on the food in the store. One calorie is actually a kilocalorie, okay? That's 1,000 calories, okay? So, because it's kilograms, right? 1,000 grams. 1,000 grams is a kilogram. And so a calorie you see on the food label at the store it's actually a kilocalorie. It's 1,000 little calories. But a calorie of energy is based on 1 gram of mass. Okay, a kilogram is 1,000 grams. Okay, so a gram, a small calorie, like a gram calorie, is a very tiny amount of energy. So since this brick is 1.69 kilograms, it's 3.7, 1.7 pounds. I got this all figured out. And to go a meter is over 3 feet, right? But since the brick weighs heavier than a kilogram, I only have to go 2 feet. So it comes out very close, like 1.09 joules to raise this brick, you know, change the elevation of this brick 2 feet, whatever, approximately. So, you know, every time I do this, I'm burning 1 calorie. So, you know what? If I do this 100 times, that's a slice of bread, baby. It's the way it works out. So, you know, you get all these guys with these big, heavy weights. And yeah, hey, they're lifting 300, 400 pounds, but they do it, what, once or twice? Well, that whole thing, that whole exercise is probably going to, you know, probably burns a lot more calories than me doing this 100 times. But, you know, I'm not like trying to be Hercules here either, you know. I mean, you know, I'm just doing this to tone my muscles, get some exercise, and feel good about myself. So, you know, that's really all it is about, you know. And, you know, you can do this. You start out slow. You start out, you do 10 reps, 20 reps. You just slowly work. I've been doing this for 6.5 months, and, you know, I think you can see, if you go back to when I first did a video of me doing this, and look at my arms and my shoulders and my neck and my chest, you'll see that I've changed a lot. You know, the food I eat I've actually gotten in better health. And I really believe I'm leaner. I have less body fat. A lot of the fat that I did gain this year, since I started doing this, was muscle. And that means that my muscles are burning more fuel every day. So, and also, if I do this workout and I do 700 repetitions between all the different exercises I do, that's 700 calories of food that I'm burning. That's fat that I am burning off my body. So, as long as I get the required protein and olive oil, good oils for my skin, and enough protein to rebuild my muscle tissue that I'm tearing down by doing this, and the carbs I need to do it, plus operate my brain and heart for 24 hours, I'm good, you know? So, you know, and I've noticed the more I do this, the more my appetite goes up. You get hungry, but you got to kind of like, so basically you just cut back on the carbs you're eating and you try to burn a little fat every day. And that's called weight loss. So, but see, this is the easiest exercise because I think my biceps are bigger than the other muscles, and you know, I'm used to doing this kind of work. So I don't even know how many I've done. I've just been, I'll figure it out. I'll figure out how many I do. I can count them after this recording's over. I'm still recording. But I'm only going to take, I think I'm just going to take pieces of each one of these video segments. And then if I had some kind of movie maker, I could splice things together. But and just make one video. But that's a lot of work. So I think it's easy just to go part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it makes the video shorter too. Okay, I can feel it now. My arm is slowing down, and I'm gonna knock out 10 more. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There we go. Okay, now this is, gotta do this. I think I'm only gonna do 4 sets since I did so many reps. I don't know, it depends. It's so nice out here, folks, you know. I'm sweating. I can feel the ends of my hair. It's kind of damp. So this is called the tricep lift because you're using this muscle here to lift the weight.